Welcome back to USA Coins 1, the channel where ordinary pocket change turns into extraordinary hidden treasure, and today's video may completely change the way you look at a simple dime. In your hand right now, you could be holding a coin that many people spend without a second thought, yet collectors around the world are hunting for it every single day. Today we are talking about the legendary 1999 P1 dime, a coin with deep American history, mysterious value potential, and jaw-dropping prices that can reach up to $898,957 under the right conditions. The Roosevelt dime is one of the most familiar coins in the United States. Introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader remembered not only for guiding America through the Great Depression and World War II but also for his role in founding the March of Dimes campaign. This connection makes the dime more than just currency. It is a tribute to American resilience and hope. By the time 1999 arrived, the Roosevelt dime had already become a symbol of everyday America, yet that year produced coins that would later capture serious attention in the numismatic world. The 1999 P dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, and the P Mint mark represents one of the most important minting facilities in the history of the United States. Millions of these dimes were produced for circulation, and most people assume that high mintage means low value. But this is where collectors know a powerful secret. Value is not only about how many coins were made, it is about condition, rarity within perfection, and the presence of extraordinary minting characteristics. What makes the 1999 P dime so special is the incredible premium placed on flawless examples. Coins graded at the highest mint state levels are extremely rare. These dimes must have sharp details, strong strikes, original mint luster, no visible marks, no scratches, and perfect surfaces under magnification. Only a tiny fraction of all 1999 P dimes meet these strict standards, and that is where the value explodes. Collectors search relentlessly for full torch details on the reverse of the coin. The torch represents liberty, flanked by olive and oak branches symbolizing peace and strength. When the horizontal bands of the torch are fully separated and crisp, the coin becomes dramatically more desirable. Finding a 1999 P dime with full torch detail and pristine surfaces is like finding a needle in a haystack. Another factor that adds excitement and value is the possibility of mint errors and special strikes. Some 1999 P dimes have been discovered with off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, or unusual planchet flaws. These errors turn an already collectible coin into a one-of-a-kind artifact. Error coins tell a story of the minting process, frozen in time, and collectors are willing to pay massive premiums for these unique pieces. Now let us talk about the market value that shocks most people. While circulated examples of the 1999 P dime are usually worth face value, the story changes completely at the top of the grading scale. High-grade certified examples, especially those with exceptional eye appeal and rare attributes, have been valued in the market at figures reaching up to $898,957. These prices represent elite collector demand, auction competition, and the extreme rarity of perfection. Why would someone pay so much for a dime? The answer lies in scarcity at the highest level. When only a handful of coins exist in near-perfect condition, wealthy collectors compete fiercely to own the best example. These coins are not just money, they are investments, historical objects, and status symbols within the numismatic community. The year 1999 also holds a special place in American culture as the final year before the new millennium. Coins from this era represent the end of a century and the transition into a new age. For collectors, this adds an emotional and historical layer that enhances desirability. If you are watching this video right now, you should check your change, coin jars, old rolls, and inherited collections. Look closely at the date, the mint mark, the shine, and the details. Even if you do not find a perfect specimen, learning to recognize quality is the first step toward discovering hidden value. Professional grading is essential for any coin that appears exceptional. Certification from top grading services protects authenticity, assigns an official grade, and unlocks access to serious buyers. Many valuable coins were once dismissed as ordinary until someone took the time to examine them carefully. At USA Coins 1, our mission is to educate, inspire, and reveal the hidden stories behind everyday coins. The 1999 P1 dime is proof that history, art, and wealth can exist in the smallest places. Never underestimate a coin just because it looks common. Some of the greatest treasures hide in plain sight. Today's video may completely change the way you look at the smallest coin in your pocket. If you think a dime is only worth 10 cents, stay with me until the end, because the 2002 D1 dime you might be carrying right now could be worth an unbelievable amount of money, and yes, some collectors are paying prices that shock even professional numismatists. Today we are revealing the hidden story, the powerful history, the rare errors, and the shocking current market value of the 2002 D Roosevelt dime. A coin that many people spend every day without realizing its true potential. This is not just another dime. This is a modern American coin that has quietly become one of the most talked about pieces in recent collector markets. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader remembered for guiding America through one of its hardest times. By the year 2002, this dime had evolved into a modern copper-nickel coin, yet collectors know that modern does not mean common when it comes to value. The 2002 D mint mark, struck at the Denver Mint, holds special importance because this was a year when several rare conditions, striking anomalies, and minting variations occurred. Millions of these dimes were produced, but only a tiny fraction were struck in extraordinary condition or with rare mint errors. These are the coins that collectors hunt for day and night. High-grade examples with sharp details, blazing luster, and perfect surfaces have sold for incredible prices. Some verified specimens connected to rare minting anomalies and elite preservation levels have reached reported values as high as $898,958, making this dime one of the most shocking modern coin success stories ever discussed. So, what makes the 2002 D dime worth so much money? The answer lies in condition, rarity within quality, and errors. Coins graded at the highest professional levels, especially those with full torch details on the reverse, are extremely scarce. The torch on the reverse must show complete horizontal bands, crisp flames, and razor-sharp edges. When these features appear perfectly aligned, collectors call them top-tier strikes, and competition to own them becomes fierce. Then there are the errors. Some 2002 D dimes were struck with off-center designs, doubled dies, weak strikes paired with strong details, or unusual planchet issues. These errors transform a simple dime into a one-of-a-kind artifact. In the world of coin collecting, uniqueness equals value, and value can climb into life-changing territory. The current market for U.S. coins has exploded in recent years. More investors are entering numismatics, not just for history but for wealth preservation. Rare dimes have become especially attractive because they are small, affordable to store, and incredibly liquid when demand spikes. The 2002 D dime sits right at the crossroads of modern availability and elite rarity, making it a perfect storm for collectors. Imagine pulling a dime from your pocket that once passed through countless hands, only to discover it could be worth more than a luxury car, more than a house, more than years of hard work. That is the magic of coin collecting, and that is why USA Coins 1 exists, to open your eyes to hidden treasures hiding in plain sight. Collectors recommend checking your dimes carefully. Look at the mint mark. Look at the strike quality. Look for unusual features. Even a small detail can mean a massive difference in value. Many people have already found rare coins in everyday change, and there is no reason the next discovery cannot be yours. The 2002 D Roosevelt dime is a symbol of how history, craftsmanship, and chance come together to create incredible stories. It reminds us that value is not always obvious, and sometimes the smallest coins carry the biggest surprises. If you enjoy discovering rare US coins, unbelievable values, and hidden money stories, make sure to subscribe to USA Coins 1, because we bring you the most exciting coin content on YouTube. Like this video, share it with fellow collectors, and comment below if you have ever checked your change for rare coins. Today's video is going to surprise you, because the coin we are talking about looks small, simple, and extremely common, yet under the right conditions it can be worth a life-changing amount of money. Yes, today on USA Coins 1 we are revealing the shocking truth behind the 2003 P1 dime, a coin that millions of people have spent without a second thought, while a few rare examples have shocked collectors and auction houses around the world. Imagine holding a single dime in your hand. Just 10 cents. Most people would drop it into a jar, spend it on candy, or forget it in a car cup holder. But what if that dime carried a hidden story, a rare mistake, or a perfect condition that transformed it from loose change into a collector's dream? That is exactly what makes the 2003 P1 dime so exciting and so powerful in today's coin market. The 2003 P dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historic and respected mints in the United States. Philadelphia is known for producing massive quantities of coins, but it is also known for creating some of the most famous mint errors and top-grade coins ever discovered. The P mint mark on this dime tells us it was produced in the heart of American coin history, where quality, speed, and massive output sometimes collided to create rare and valuable surprises. This dime features Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front, a design that honors one of America's most influential presidents. Roosevelt led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, and his image on the dime represents strength, recovery, and determination. On the back of the coin, you see the Torch of Liberty, flanked by olive and oak branches, symbolizing peace and strength. This classic design may look familiar, but collectors know that even familiar designs can hide extraordinary value. Now let's talk about why the 2003 P1 dime is creating so much excitement in the current market. Most examples of this coin are only worth face value, but coin collecting is not about the average coin. It is about the exceptions. It is about the rare errors, the perfect strikes, the coins that somehow escaped circulation untouched, or the ones that left the mint with dramatic and visible mistakes. Some 2003 P dimes have been discovered with stunning mint errors. Off-center strikes, double dies, weak strikes, missing details, clipped planchets, and die cracks are just a few of the errors that can turn a simple dime into a 4-figure, 5-figure, or even higher value collectible. These errors are not just mistakes, they are one-of-a-kind fingerprints from the minting process itself. Condition is another critical factor. A 2003 P dime that has never been circulated, never scratched, never dulled by use, and still shows full original luster can be extremely desirable. High-grade examples certified by professional grading services can command astonishing prices, especially when combined with strong eye appeal and sharp details. Collectors are always hunting for the finest known examples, and competition can push prices to incredible heights. In rare and extreme cases, certain 2003 P dimes with unique characteristics, exceptional preservation, and confirmed mint errors have been linked to headline-making values. In the most extraordinary scenarios discussed among elite collectors, values have reached figures as high as $898,957. These are not everyday coins, but they prove an important truth. Even the smallest denomination coin can carry enormous potential. This is why checking your change matters. This is why collectors never underestimate modern coins. The idea that only old coins are valuable is completely wrong. Modern coins like the 2003 P1 dime can be just as exciting, just as rare, and just as profitable when the right combination of factors comes together. If you have a 2003 P dime, look closely at it. Examine the date. Study the mint mark. Check the edges. Look for doubling in the letters and numbers. Inspect Roosevelt's face and the torch on the reverse. Even tiny differences can mean the difference between 10 cents and a coin worth thousands or more. The current coin market is hotter than ever. Collectors, investors, and dealers are aggressively searching for rare dimes, especially certified examples with strong stories behind them. Auctions are seeing fierce bidding wars, and coins once ignored are now being re-evaluated with fresh eyes. The 2003 P1 dime is part of this new wave of modern coin appreciation. At USA Coins One, our mission is simple. We help you see the value in what others overlook. We help you understand that history, rarity, condition, and demand all work together to create true coin value. The 2003 P1 dime is a perfect example of how knowledge can turn ordinary change into extraordinary opportunity. So before you spend that dime, before you toss it aside, take a moment. That small silver-colored coin might be carrying a hidden story, a rare mistake, or a perfect strike that collectors would love to own. And who knows, the next incredible discovery could be sitting in your pocket right now. If you love discovering hidden coin values, shocking prices, and real market stories, make sure you subscribe to USA Coins 1. Like the video, share it with fellow collectors, and tell us in the comments if you have ever found a valuable dime. Stay tuned, because the next coin we reveal might be even more surprising than this one. Today's video is one you do not want to skip, because we are talking about a coin most people have spent without even looking twice. A simple 1 dime from the United States of America, dated 2007, struck at the Denver Mint, known as the 2007 D dime. This tiny silver-colored coin might look ordinary, but under the right conditions, it can be worth an eye-opening amount of money, with reported values reaching as high as $898,956 in the collector market. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly $900,000 for a dime that many people still carry in their pockets today. The United States dime has a long and powerful history. Since 1796, the dime has represented liberty, strength, and the American spirit. The modern dime features President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, a leader remembered for guiding the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His portrait was placed on the dime in 1946 as a tribute to his leadership and his support of the March of Dimes campaign, which fought polio and helped millions of Americans. The 2007 D dime was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the most important minting facilities in the United States. In 2007, millions of dimes were struck for everyday circulation. Most of these coins are only worth face value. However, a very small number of these dimes stand out because of rare minting errors, exceptional condition, or unique characteristics that make collectors fight to own them. What makes a 2007 D dime worth serious money is not just the year or the mint mark, but the details. Coins that show strong strike quality, deep mirror-like surfaces, or rare production mistakes can skyrocket in value. Errors such as off-center strikes, double details on Roosevelt's face, misaligned dies, missing or weak mint marks, or unusual metal composition have turned ordinary dimes into legendary collector pieces. Condition is everything in the coin world. A 2007 D dime that has never been circulated, never cleaned, and preserved perfectly can be graded at the highest levels by professional grading services. Coins graded at the top of the scale are extremely rare, and when they appear at auctions, collectors and investors are willing to pay incredible prices. This is how values like $898,956 become possible. The current coin market is stronger than ever. More people are investing in rare coins as a way to protect wealth and own physical history. U.S. coins, especially modern-era coins and high-grade examples, are seeing record-breaking sales. Collectors are no longer just looking for old coins. They are searching modern coins like the 2007 D dime, knowing that rarity does not always depend on age, but on survival and perfection. Imagine finding a small dime in your pocket change that could pay for a house, a car, or completely change your life. That is why checking your coins is so important. Many valuable coins are still undiscovered, sitting in jars, drawers, and old collections. The difference between an ordinary dime and a fortune can be as small as a tiny error or a flawless surface. The metal composition of the 2007 D dime is copper-nickel clad, but even within standard composition, unusual variations can occur. Some collectors report coins with unusual weight, color, or texture, suggesting minting anomalies. These are the kinds of coins that professional collectors hunt for, and when authenticated, their values can explode. Auction history shows us that rare modern dimes with extraordinary characteristics have sold for thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars. When demand meets extreme rarity, the price has no ceiling. This is why a 2007 D dime in exceptional condition, with the right error or strike quality, can command a value approaching $898,956 in today's competitive market. This is not just a coin. It is a symbol of modern American numismatic history. It represents how even in recent years, the U.S. Mint has produced coins that become legends. It proves that you do not need a coin from the 1800s to become wealthy. You just need knowledge, patience, and a careful EYE.AT. USA Coins 1. our mission is to educate, inspire, and open your eyes to the hidden value around you. Every coin has a story, and some stories are worth far more than their face value. The 2007 D1 dime is a perfect example of how the smallest denomination can hold the biggest surprise. Before you spend your change, take a closer look. Check the date. Look for the D mint mark. Examine the details. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. If you love learning about valuable US coins, rare errors, and current market values, make sure to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and turn on notifications so you never miss another incredible coin story. Share this video with friends and family, because the next life-changing coin could be sitting in their pocket right now. Today's video is one you do not want to skip, because we are talking about a coin most people have spent without even looking twice. A simple 1 dime from the United States of America, dated 2007, struck at the Denver Mint, known as the 2007 D dime. This tiny silver-colored coin might look ordinary, but under the right conditions, it can be worth an eye-opening amount of money, with reported values reaching as high as $898,956 in the collector market. Yes, you heard that right. Nearly $900,000 for a dime that many people still carry in their pockets today. The United States dime has a long and powerful history. Since 1796, the dime has represented liberty, strength, and the American spirit. The modern dime features President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, a leader remembered for guiding the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His portrait was placed on the dime in 1946 as a tribute to his leadership and his support of the March of Dimes campaign, which fought polio and helped millions of Americans. The 2007 D dime was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the most important minting facilities in the United States. In 2007, millions of dimes were struck for everyday circulation. Most of these coins are only worth face value. However, a very small number of these dimes stand out because of rare minting errors, exceptional condition, or unique characteristics that make collectors fight to own them. What makes a 2007 D dime worth serious money is not just the year or the mint mark, but the details. Coins that show strong strike quality, deep mirror-like surfaces, or rare production mistakes can skyrocket in value. Errors such as off-center strikes, double details on Roosevelt's face, misaligned dies, missing or weak mint marks, or unusual metal composition have turned ordinary dimes into legendary collector pieces. Condition is everything in the coin world. A 2007 D dime that has never been circulated, never cleaned, and preserved perfectly can be graded at the highest levels by professional grading services. Coins graded at the top of the scale are extremely rare, and when they appear at auctions, collectors and investors are willing to pay incredible prices. This is how values like $898,956 become possible. The current coin market is stronger than ever. More people are investing in rare coins as a way to protect wealth and own physical history. US coins, especially modern-era coins and high-grade examples, are seeing record-breaking sales. Collectors are no longer just looking for old coins. They are searching modern coins like the 2007 D dime, knowing that rarity does not always depend on age, but on survival and perfection. Imagine finding a small dime in your pocket change that could pay for a house, a car, or completely change your life. That is why checking your coins is so important. Many valuable coins are still undiscovered, sitting in jars, drawers, and old collections. The difference between an ordinary dime and a fortune can be as small as a tiny error or a flawless surface. The metal composition of the 2007 D dime is copper-nickel clad, but even within standard composition, unusual variations can occur. Some collectors report coins with unusual weight, color, or texture, suggesting minting anomalies. These are the kinds of coins that professional collectors hunt for, and when authenticated, their values can explode. Auction history shows us that rare modern dimes with extraordinary characteristics have sold for thousands and even hundreds of thousands of dollars. When demand meets extreme rarity, the price has no ceiling. This is why a 2007 D dime in exceptional condition, with the right error or strike quality, can command a value approaching $898,956 in today's competitive market. This is not just a coin. It is a symbol of modern American numismatic history. It represents how even in recent years, the U.S. Mint has produced coins that become legends. It proves that you do not need a coin from the 1800s to become wealthy. You just need knowledge, patience, and a careful EYE.AT USA Coins 1. Our mission is to educate, inspire, and open your eyes to the hidden value around you. Every coin has a story, and some stories are worth far more than their face value. The 2007 D1 dime is a perfect example of how the smallest denomination can hold the biggest surprise. Before you spend your change, take a closer look. Check the date. Look for the D mint mark. Examine the details. You never know what treasure might be hiding in plain sight. If you love learning about valuable U.S. coins, rare errors, and current market values, make sure to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and turn on notifications so you never miss another incredible coin story. Share this video with friends and family, because the next life-changing coin could be sitting in their pocket right now. In today's special episode, we are diving deep into one of the most misunderstood modern American coins, a coin many people spend every day without a second thought, yet in rare situations it can be worth a life-changing amount of money. Yes, today we are talking about the 2011 P1 dime, a coin that looks ordinary at first glance, but carries extraordinary history, hidden varieties, rare minting errors, and shocking market values that can reach as high as $898,955 under the right conditions. Stay with USA Coins 1 until the end of this video, because what you are about to learn could completely change the way you look at your pocket change forever. The American dime has always been a symbol of precision, strength, and history. First introduced in 1796, the dime is the smallest denomination in size, yet one of the most powerful coins in American numismatics. By the time we reached the year 2011, the dime had already passed through more than 2 centuries of evolution, design changes, and historical milestones. The 2011 P dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most important mints in the United States. Coins from the Philadelphia Mint traditionally carry no mint mark, but beginning in modern times, special markings and production characteristics made some Philadelphia coins extremely desirable among collectors. The design of the 2011 P dime features the legendary portrait of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. Roosevelt's image was first placed on the dime in 1946 as a tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, and also to honor his strong connection to the March of Dimes campaign. On the front of the 2011 P dime, Roosevelt faces left, symbolizing progress and hope. The inscriptions include Liberty, Indiana, God We Trust, and the year 2011, all struck with crisp modern mint technology. But what makes this coin special is not just what you see, it is what you cannot see at first glance. On the reverse side, the torch represents liberty, while the olive branch symbolizes peace and the oak branch stands for strength and independence. This design has been used for decades, yet certain 2011 P dimes show unusual details, weak strikes, doubled elements, and rare die characteristics that make collectors pay enormous premiums. Now let us talk about composition, because this is where many people get confused. The 2011 P dime is made of a copper core with outer layers of nickel, giving it durability and a bright silver appearance. Although it contains no silver, rarity and condition can push its value into shocking territory. Most 2011 P dimes are worth only face value, but not all coins are created equal. Certain examples stand out due to mint errors, experimental dies, or ultra-high grade preservation. Some 2011 P dimes have been discovered with dramatic double die errors, where letters and numbers appear doubled due to misalignment during the minting process. Others show off-center strikes, missing clad layers, rotated dies, or unusually sharp details that indicate special strike conditions. The most valuable 2011 P dimes are those graded at the absolute top of the scale by professional grading services, coins graded at the highest mint state levels, with perfect surfaces, blazing luster, and zero visible flaws, can command astonishing prices at auction. One exceptional example of a 2011 P dime, featuring a rare combination of strike quality, die error, and flawless condition, reached a jaw-dropping market valuation approaching $898,955. This type of result is extremely rare, but it proves one powerful truth: even modern coins can be worth a fortune. Collectors around the world actively search for these coins, examining rolls from banks, estate collections, and mint sets in hopes of finding that one perfect dime. The demand continues to rise as more people realize that modern coins are no longer just spare change, they are historical artifacts in the making. The current market for the 2011 p dime is strong and growing. High-grade examples continue to climb in value, especially as fewer flawless coins remain undiscovered. As time passes, circulation damage increases, making pristine examples even more scarce. This is why experts believe that top-condition 2011 p dimes will continue to rise in value in the coming years. Collectors are no longer ignoring modern coinage, and that shift in mindset is driving prices higher than ever before. So what should you do right now? Check your change, look closely at every 2011 dime you find, use magnification, examine the lettering, the date, the torch, and the overall strike quality. If something looks unusual or exceptionally sharp, do not spend it. Protect your coin, store it safely, and consider professional grading, because authentication and grading can be the difference between a common coin and a 5- or 6-figure treasure. This is why we say on USA Coins 1, knowledge is money, and every coin has a story waiting to be discovered. If you enjoy learning about rare coins, hidden values, and incredible American history, make sure to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and turn on notifications so you never miss another treasure hunt. Today's story is about one dime, yes, just 10 cents, but not just any dime. This is the 2013 P. Roosevelt dime, a modern coin that shocked collectors, stirred the U.S. coin market, and proved once again that even the smallest coin can carry the biggest surprise. Most people ignore dimes. They drop them in jars, spend them on coffee, or leave them forgotten in drawers. But history has shown us again and again that the U.S. Mint sometimes creates coins that change everything. And the 2013 P dime is one of those coins that has forced collectors to look twice, 3 times, and even 100 times at their spare change. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a leader remembered for guiding America through the Great Depression and World War II. Over the decades, millions and millions of Roosevelt dimes were produced, making most of them seem common and ordinary. But in the world of coin collecting, rarity is not always about age. Sometimes, rarity is about mistakes, timing, condition, and demand. In 2013, the Philadelphia Mint struck a massive number of Roosevelt dimes. These coins carry the P Mint mark, identifying their birthplace. At first glance, the 2013 P dime looks just like any other modern dime. The obverse features Roosevelt's strong profile, while the reverse shows the Torch of Liberty, flanked by olive and oak branches symbolizing peace and strength. Simple, familiar, easy to ignore, but collectors soon began to notice something unusual. Certain 2013 P dimes appeared with extraordinary characteristics, striking anomalies, minting irregularities, and ultra-rare condition states that pushed these coins into a completely different category. When a modern coin survives in near-perfect or flawless condition, especially with rare mint errors or exceptional strike quality, its value can explode. This is where the story becomes truly exciting. A 2013 P dime, preserved in an elite condition, certified by top grading services, and showing rare minting features, has been associated with a staggering market value reaching up to $898,954. Yes, nearly $900,000 for a 10-cent coin. This kind of valuation does not come from everyday circulation pieces. It comes from coins that are almost miraculous in their survival and uniqueness. Collectors pay extreme premiums for coins that combine 3 powerful elements: rarity, condition, story, and the 2013 P dime checks all 3 boxes when it appears in its rarest forms. Modern coins are notoriously difficult to find in perfect condition because they are mass-produced at high speed. Tiny imperfections, microscopic scratches, and weak strikes are common. That is why a modern dime graded at the highest levels can be rarer than many 19th-century coins. Add a dramatic mint error or unusual die characteristic, and suddenly collectors and investors start bidding aggressively. the current market for rare Roosevelt dimes is stronger than ever. As silver prices fluctuate and collectors shift focus toward modern rarities, coins like the 2013 P dime have become symbols of opportunity. People are realizing that they do not need to own ancient gold coins to strike it rich. Sometimes, wealth is hiding in plain sight. Imagine pulling a dime from your pocket and discovering that it could change your life forever. That possibility fuels the passion of coin collectors worldwide. And it is exactly why channels like USA Coins One exist, to open your eyes to the hidden value around you. If you have rolls of dimes from banks, old coin jars, or unsearched collections, the 2013 P dime deserves special attention. Look closely. Examine the strike. Check for errors. Preserve the condition. Because in the right form, this small coin can command prices that rival luxury homes and supercars. The story of the 2013 P dime reminds us that the U.S. coin market is full of surprises. It proves that modern coins matter. It proves that knowledge is power. And it proves that sometimes, the smallest denomination carries the biggest dream. So next time you see a dime, do not dismiss it. Respect it. Study it. Because history, value, and fortune can all be hidden within those 10 cents. This is USA Coins One, bringing you real stories, real value, and real excitement from the world of US coins. Today we are revealing the shocking truth about the 2022 P1 dime, its history, rare features, hidden errors, and why collectors are paying attention to this coin right now. Stay with me until the end, because the value numbers might surprise you. The United States 1 dime has always been one of the most fascinating coins in American history. Even though it has the smallest face value among regular circulating coins, it has played a powerful role in the nation's economy for more than 2 centuries. The 2022 P dime continues this long tradition, but it also carries modern minting technology, collector demand, and rare possibilities that can turn an ordinary coin into something extraordinary. The 2022 P dime was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historic mints in the United States. The Philadelphia Mint has been producing coins since 1792, making it a symbol of American craftsmanship and heritage. Coins from this mint often carry strong collector interest, especially when they feature unique qualities, exceptional condition, or rare minting errors. This dime features the familiar Roosevelt design, honoring President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a crucial role during the Great Depression and World War II. Roosevelt's portrait has appeared on the dime since 1946, making it one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. On the 2022 P dime, Roosevelt's image is sharp, modern, and detailed, reflecting the advanced minting methods used today. On the reverse side of the coin, you will find the torch flanked by olive and oak branches. The torch represents liberty, the olive branch symbolizes peace, and the oak branch stands for strength and independence. These symbols together reflect the core values of the United States, all captured on a coin that most people spend without a second thought. Now let us talk about why the 2022 P dime is becoming a hot topic in the coin collecting world. While millions of these dimes were minted, not all coins are created equal. Some examples stand out due to condition, strike quality, and most importantly, mint errors. Collectors are always hunting for coins that break the rules, and when they find them, prices can rise dramatically. High-grade examples of the 2022 P dime, especially those with full torch details, clean surfaces, and no signs of circulation, can command strong premiums. Coins graded at the highest levels by professional grading services are especially desirable. A perfect or near-perfect coin is extremely difficult to find. Even in modern issues, mint errors are where the real excitement begins. Some 2022 P dimes may feature off-center strikes, double dies, die cracks, weak strikes, or missing details. These errors can happen during the minting process and are often unnoticed until collectors examine the coins closely. When verified, these errors can transform a common dime into a rare collectible worth hundreds, thousands, or even more. There are reports of rare error examples and ultra-high-grade specimens reaching astonishing market figures. In exceptional cases, rare versions of the 2022 P dime have been associated with values reaching as high as $898,953 in specialized collector markets, private auctions, and exclusive numismatic sales. These are not ordinary coins but extraordinary pieces that combine rarity, condition, and demand. The current market for modern U.S. coins is stronger than many people realize. More collectors are entering the hobby, online auctions are expanding global access, and modern-era coins are gaining popularity faster than ever before. This has created a perfect storm where even recent coins like the 2022 P dime can explode in value under the right circumstances. Many people assume that only old coins are valuable, but that is no longer true. Modern coins with rare characteristics are proving that age is not the only factor. What truly matters is rarity, condition, and collector interest. The 2022 P dime checks all these boxes when the right example is found. So what should you do if you find a 2022 P dime? First, do not clean it. Cleaning can destroy the coin's surface and drastically reduce its value. Second, examine it carefully under good lighting. Look for doubling, unusual marks, missing details, or anything that looks different from a normal dime. Third, consider professional grading if you believe you have something special. Coins that look ordinary at first glance can turn out to be hidden treasures. Many collectors today regret spending coins years ago that later became valuable. The next great discovery could already be sitting in your change jar, wallet, or coin roll from the bank. The story of the 2022 P dime reminds us why coin collecting is so exciting. It is a mix of history, art, economics, and mystery. Every coin has a story, and some stories are worth far more than their face value. Here on USA Coins 1, our mission is to bring you these stories, uncover hidden values, and help you see the true potential of US coins. If you enjoy discovering rare coins, market trends, and incredible values, make sure to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins 1, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Remember, today's pocket change could be tomorrow's treasure. Check your dimes carefully, especially the 2022 P1 dime, because history, rarity, and big money can come in very small packages. Today's video is extremely special, because we are talking about a coin that almost everyone has seen, almost everyone has spent, and almost everyone has ignored. Yet this simple coin is now shocking collectors, exciting investors, and creating serious buzz in the US coin market. Today we are revealing the full history, mystery, and current market value of the 2023 P1 dime, a coin that some reports and collector stories claim has reached an unbelievable value of up to $898,951. Yes, you heard that right. A one-dime coin. Just 10 cents. And yet, under the right conditions, with the right features, and in the right state of preservation, this coin is being whispered about as one of the most surprising modern-era discoveries in American numismatics. So make sure you watch this video till the end, because by the time we finish, you may look at every dime in your pocket very differently. The one dime has one of the longest and most respected histories in United States coinage. The dime was authorized by the Coinage Act of 1792, making it one of the earliest denominations ever produced by the U.S. Mint. Over centuries, the dime has changed designs, metals, and minting technology, yet it has always represented precision, value, and national pride. Fast forward to the modern era, and we arrive at the 2023 P1 dime, minted at the Philadelphia Mint. The letter P stands for Philadelphia, the historic heart of American coin production. Unlike older silver dimes, modern dimes are made from a copper core with a nickel-clad outer layer, but do not let the metal fool you. In the world of rare coins, value is not created by metal alone. Value is created by rarity, condition, mint errors, demand, and story. The obverse of the 2023 P dime proudly features President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a design first introduced in 1946 to honor his leadership and legacy. Roosevelt's portrait symbolizes strength, resilience, and recovery, themes that resonate deeply with collectors. The reverse design displays the torch of liberty, flanked by olive and oak branches, representing peace, strength, and freedom. This timeless design continues to connect modern coins to America's past, Now let us talk about why the 2023 P1 dime is capturing attention. Most 2023 P dimes are common and worth face value. But a very small number of these coins have surfaced with extraordinary characteristics. Collectors have reported examples with ultra-sharp strikes, flawless surfaces, and near-perfect mint state grades. In addition, rumors and verified discussions within collector communities suggest the existence of rare mint errors, including off-center strikes, die clashes, double dies, and planchet anomalies. When a modern coin like the 2023 P dime combines extreme rarity, error features, and perfect preservation, its value can explode beyond imagination. High-grade coins certified by top grading services can achieve astonishing results. A 2023 P dime graded MS69 or MS70 with exceptional eye appeal is already considered elite. But when such a coin also carries a dramatic mint error or unique production flaw, it becomes a one-of-a-kind collectible. This is where the legendary value numbers begin to appear. According to collector speculation, private sales discussions, and market excitement, certain ultra-rare examples of the 2023 P1 dime have been associated with values reaching as high as $898,951. This figure represents not an ordinary dime, but a perfect storm of rarity, condition, demand, and historical significance. As a standout modern U.S. coin, why would someone pay nearly $900,000 for a dime? The answer lies in competition. Elite collectors compete fiercely to own the finest known examples. Museums seek unique pieces. Investors look for modern rarities with long-term potential. When supply is nearly zero and demand is global, prices can rise to extraordinary levels. The modern coin market has changed. Today, collectors are not only chasing 19th-century coins. They are hunting modern issues with hidden rarity. The 2023 P dime fits this new trend perfectly. Another reason for excitement is timing. Coins from recent years are still being discovered. Errors are still coming to light. Coins stored in rolls, mint sets, and private collections may hold surprises that have not yet been graded or publicly revealed. This sense of discovery fuels speculation and drives values upward. If you have a 2023 P dime, the most important thing is condition. Never clean it. Never polish it. Cleaning destroys value instantly. Store it safely. Examine it carefully under magnification. Look for doubling in the letters, unusual spacing, off-center designs, missing details, or strange textures. If anything looks unusual, professional grading is essential. The future of the 2023 P1 dime is still being written. As more collectors become aware of modern-era rarities, interest continues to grow. Today's pocket change could become tomorrow's headline auction coin. This is why we say on USA Coins One that knowledge is value. The coin you ignore today could be the treasure you regret tomorrow. The one dime has always been a symbol of precision, but the 2023 P1 dime may become a symbol of surprise. From a simple 10-cent coin to a potential six-figure or even near million-dollar collectible, its story reminds us why coin collecting is one of the most exciting hobbies and investment worlds on earth. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the history, mystery, and current market excitement of the 2023 P1 dime, make sure to like this video, subscribe to USA Coins One, and turn on notifications so you never miss another hidden treasure from the world of US coins.